go live. Here we go. Hello, friends. How are you today? Happy Tip Tuesday. It is Tuesday at 1:30 p.m. in the afternoon here in the Brockton, Massachusetts area. So if you are here and you are joining me live, leave a comment, say hello, give me some hearts or some thumbs up. Please share this video, of course, so we can get our friends and the people around us on the journey here with us and what we're doing with journaling. Oh my gosh, I have an exciting broadcast that I'm going to do for you guys today. It's kind of more of like a how-to, so I hope you enjoy it with me. Now, if you are watching the replay, please let me know that you stopped by and watched the video today by just leaving me a comment, actually, because that's the only way I'll know that you're here. Hi, Anita. Good afternoon. All right, so today is going to be a laid-back kind of video to kind of go off of, piggyback from my video, not from Tip Tuesday, but my video that I sporadically decided to do on last Wednesday regarding retiring my journal, which I was really excited to do. So I hope you had a chance to check out that video. If not, go and check it out. It's on my Facebook page, or it's on my website, but wherever you're watching my videos, go check out this video that I did on retiring my journal. Today I wanted to give you guys a, I guess, glimpse into my world as I'm going to move into the next one and kind of share with you why it's important to do that, why it's important for me to do that. And so I hope you will enjoy this video with me. For those of you who are joining me for the very first time, my name is Latonia Francois, and I'm the trailblazing owner of Let's Write Life. I started Let's Write Life to partner with mental health professionals and self-development programs to teach them about journaling and make it easy for them to bring journaling into their programs as a positive form of self-expression. But how I go beyond just helping these program directors and mental health professionals is by making these videos so that you can be a part of this journey through journaling with me as well. So essentially what I do and what I get to do each and every day is teach journaling. So if you have programs, if you have places you'd love to bring journaling in and you want to invite me to come do it, I am totally up for that. You can check out all the information about Let's Write Life at letswritelife.com. Okay, so let's get into today's topic. Oh, I'm so excited. So today what I'm hoping that I can show you guys is how to be more intentional about journaling. So up until now, we have been journaling together, covering so many different topics around how to overcome negative thoughts, how to overcome fears, how to know how to realize the importance of letting sadness go, letting negative thoughts go, letting anything in your life really that holds you back, getting to a place of letting those things go. And as I've been going over all of these different topics for the last year of videos and for this time of 2015, as I am about to kick off this Vision Board Boot Camp, which I hope you guys do check out. I'll put the link up with this video so you can learn about what this boot camp is all about. But I have really been doing a lot of intentional journaling so that you can get from where you are in life right now and reach that place in your life that you desire to be. And as we're doing it, I'm teaching you different journaling strategies to help you overcome negative thoughts, help you overcome doubt, help you overcome setbacks so you can stay focused on those goals and not give up. So today I am starting a new journal. For those of you who were watching on Facebook, you got to actually see which journal I am moving from. So let me show you my desktop so we can begin to talk about the topic for today. So in my last video, I shared with you guys this particular journal, the Choose Happiness Journal. This is the journal that I have been using from the beginning of 2018 as my daily journal. I call this my Choose Happiness chapter of my life because I have been making it my everyday goal to see where happiness shows up in my life so that way I don't lose sight of it as I'm moving forward on my journey. It's a tool that I use to stay motivated, to not give up on the things that I'm working on, and to not let my goals fall to the back burner because all the other demands of life just come to the forefront. So this is the journal that I've been using, and as of last week, I completed the journal. And so this week, I'm starting a new journal, which I decided will be this one. So I'm moving from my Choose Happiness journal into the You're Worth Writing For journal, which I'm excited about. Yes, I design these journals, but you guys, I have so many journals, and I just launched them all last year, 2017. So even I haven't been able to really go through each and every one of them. So this is, let me see, this is probably the one journal of all the journals that I have not actually used in my everyday life. So I'm really, really excited about it. All right, so when I retired this journal last week, I'll show you guys what I did. I took some of the embellishments that I had from the vision board party, and the vision board, the kit that I give to everyone who attends the boot camp or the party. You get a journaling vision board kit that includes some embellishments in it. And so what I did is I took some of those embellishments and things that I printed out for my vision board, and I used this to complete this journal and close this chapter of my life on a positive note. And so as you can see, I think I did the last 2 pages. So I talked about ending this journal on a positive note by letting go any of the negative thoughts that I found myself saying due to the current events that have been going on in my life. And I didn't want to leave the journal, I didn't want to close this chapter of my life on a sad note or from a negative place. So what I did was I decided I'm going to shred those thoughts. I'm done, no more pain, and I'm moving forward into the next chapter of my life back on the positive note that I want to be. So I ended it there, and then I just had some affirmations to remind me of what this chapter of my life was all about and to get ready for what's next. And so with that being said, I am done with this journal, and I'm so, I don't know, when I think about this journal, I feel, I don't know, it feels good to finish this journal on a good note. And so I'm actually going to show you guys. I'm going to pull up my my phone so that I can actually see you guys what you're saying, because I can't actually see it from my screen because I'm showing you guys my desktop today. So let me just make sure that I can see and hear and talk with you guys. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Okay, so now I have you guys up. So thank you guys for the hearts and the thumbs up. All right, so here we go. Here's my new journal that I'm going to be moving into today. And as you can see, voila, I already started writing in it. Now, this is the You're Worth Writing For journal. You can check it out on the website. But the reason why I chose this journal is because I'm at a point in my life now, I guess I can swap screens so you guys can hear me as I talk. So I'm at a point now in my journey where I've done so much writing. I understand the importance of my writing, and now I need to believe in myself for all the things. Thank you guys for the hearts and the thumbs up. But now I need to start believing in myself more than just what I write about. Because you can only write so much, right? You can write and write and write till your hand feels sore, but that doesn't mean your life's going to change. What's going to change your life is making that writing become real. And so that's what makes my vision board so important, because it allows me to see my writing in a visual way. And my daily journals, these journals right here, are the journals that capture the journey that exists on my vision board. Does that make sense? Right? How many of you guys use your journals in that way? Your daily journals are an extension of your vision boards. Something to think about, right? Just let that rest right there. Because this is how powerful journaling is. So when you are journaling about the things in life that you want to achieve, it can be so easy for you to forget, hey there, my friend. Oh my gosh. And now your mind is slipping my mind. Your name is slipping my mind. But I'm going to just go by Chinky Milford because that's what I see. But hey there, my friend. But let's see. Anita's saying, make the writing become real. Right. So I've been journaling, right? And if I am writing about the things in my life that I want to achieve, where do I get to see that? For me, I get to see that on my vision board, right? So when life gets difficult, when life gets demanding, and when I begin to have these negative thoughts that speak against the things in my life that I want to achieve, that's where my journaling becomes the extension of my vision board. This is how come journaling is so important, and it's so important for you to visualize and be intentional about what you write, because for me, I'm trying to explain this in the best. Does this make sense to you guys, what I'm saying? Journaling is more than just writing. I guess that's the simplest way to say it. Journaling is more than just writing. It's the process of bringing the things you write about to life. And how I'm able to do that is by seeing it. And when I see it, I can write about it, track my process, track my growth, and start to take action on those things that I see and I want. So let me just tell you why. I'm moving into my new journal intentionally. I did not do this visually the last time I did it, but because I'm at a point where my confidence is built up so much, and I've been writing about the things I want so much, it's second nature now for me to walk in this purpose of fulfilling the dreams, fulfilling the goals that I see every day on my vision board. So when I journal, it's an extension of my vision board. It's important to visualize what you write. It's all about being intentional about what your journal is going to be when you write. And when you move into a new home, right? When you move into a new environment, yes, you get there, maybe it's a blank slate. But the first thing you typically do when you move into new spaces is create it and make them your own. So that way you can feel motivated, so that you can feel a certain way when you're in the space, so you can do certain things that make using the space easier. So when I am thinking about starting this new journal that I'm about to start right now, this one started with me making sure I'm clear about what my goals and dreams are. Making sure I'm clear about it. That was my intention for this daily journal. With this daily journal, my intention is to make sure I'm taking the steps required for me to bring those goals and dreams to life. And so as I begin to move into this space, the way you would move physically into a living space, I'm going to make this journal a space that makes fulfilling my goals and dreams easier, whether it's discussing my next steps every day, whether it's adding affirmations or pictures of things that remind me of what's on my vision board. I actually got an awesome picture from a friend of mine. I was telling her this past weekend that I'm moving into my new journal, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, what do you mean?" And I was like, "Well, before I start writing, or as I'm beginning to write in here, I'm gonna start just putting pictures from my vision board." Thank you for the hearts and the thumbs up. But I'm going to start putting pictures of things from my vision board in here. I'm going to start making sure that I set this place up with my goals that I see myself fulfilling for the rest of the year, and just things that help me to feel peaceful, relieve my stress, right? Affirmations that help me to relieve stress. Quotes that help me to relieve stress. whatever it's going to do, whatever it's going to be to help me feel able, help me make using or achieving my goals easier, that's what I'm going to be doing in this space. So I wanted to invite you guys to just watch me as I do that. So that way, maybe when you're thinking about, okay, how do I want to begin this new chapter of my life? Or how do I want a fresh start for me to look like? How can I be more intentional about journaling? I want you to just see how I'm doing it so that you can do it in a way that applies to your life. When it comes to thoughts, right? Or when it comes to life, period, there are so many aspects of our life that we cannot control. But in the pages of our journal, we can control how we want to feel. We can control what things we want to do to empower ourselves, to encourage ourselves. So the practice of journaling is really the practice of you taking control of your thought life. And so every time I come to this journal, I am going to make sure my thought life is positive. I'm going to make sure my thought life stays on track. And whatever it is that I need to say to myself to not lose sight of my goals and things that I'm working towards on my vision board, that is what this journal is going to be. It is an extension of that vision board. Vision boards are so important to my journaling because there are so many times in my life where I feel like giving up because it just seems like no matter what I'm doing, it doesn't want to work out. Things happen that I didn't know were going to happen, and sometimes it makes me feel discouraged. So when I journal, it's all about reminding myself of this journey that I'm on so that I don't give up and I remember why it's important for me to keep going. Because when you don't see where you're going and you forget the things in your life that make you happy or empower you, you'll find yourself lost and feeling stuck in life. And so that's why it's important for all of these things that I show you with journaling, you take a look at everything and you just use those aspects of what I'm sharing with you to apply to your life at a moment in whatever way that works for you, okay? So let me just show you. You guys just follow along. Today's kind of like a how-to journaling video because this is what I'm actually doing to prepare me as I begin journaling through this second half of the year, and I'm excited about it. So let's just take a look at what I'm doing and you guys just follow along. Thank you for the hearts and the thumbs up. Awesome. I'm so glad that makes sense to you guys. All right, so here we go. So I came into this week feeling really excited about starting this journal because I had such a rough week last week. And so starting this new journal, it's really making me feel like, okay, let me get back to my foundation. Let me build myself up. Let me re-encourage myself. Let me revisit those things in my life that I want to focus on so I can separate what must happen in my life and what is appearing in my life as a distraction. So when I'm starting this journal, the first thoughts that came to my mind was this, is that gratitude covers a multitude of answers to understanding your own happiness. And it's so crazy because maybe you've heard about gratitude journaling and maybe you're not familiar with what that is. Maybe I'll do a video on how to practice gratitude. But I have got to a place that when I look at my vision board and when I think about what happiness means to me, I am so glad that even in the midst of the craziness of life, I can still see the areas in my life that I'm so grateful for that allow me to be happy despite the pain that I'm facing or the hurt or the discouragement and the doubt. And so with those thoughts in mind, I really want to start this journal. So what I'm going to do is just kind of look through some of my embellishments that I have that I've just been collecting over the year to see what stands out to me. So maybe what you do is you just begin to go to some craft stores, look through some embellishments, and start to look for things that you can put in your journal to inspire you to rewrite life. So this particular piece right here is from my very first vision board that I started 2015. And it says, Latonia, never give up on your dreams. And I have a little checkpoint here. And when I retired that vision board, I took this off and I just added it to my box here of just things that I collect that I could possibly, use in one of my journal pages. And so when I saw this looking through my little box, I said I really would love to incorporate this into this journal, because I always need to remind myself to never give up on my dreams. So what I'm actually thinking that I'm going to do is make this page a mini vision board page of pictures so I can actually see what my happiness looks like. I find that when you see what your happiness looks like, whether it be your family, whether it be goals, or seeing yourself doing the things that you love, whether it be going to the beach, whether it be traveling, whether it be working and helping others, your volunteer service, or paying bills, whatever it is that you do that makes you happy, it's important for you to see it. This is why the Vision Board Bootcamp, I am launching it, because I want to take people through that process of seeing where happiness shows up in your life, so you'll always have those images to always incorporate into your journaling. And so that's essentially what I'm going to do. And for those of you who are interested in checking out the bootcamp, enrollment is still open at the time of this video, at least. I'll have the link up so you could go ahead and get registered. If you find yourself at a place in life where you're off track and you need to just regroup, take a break in your journey so that you could break out of your feeling of defeat, go check out the link about the bootcamp. And so that's what I'm going to do with my page. So I have pictures that I still have printed from the vision board party. So as you can see, I have a picture of my nails. This is a form of self-care that I absolutely enjoy. It may seem like something small, but sometimes when I just want to feel better, when I want to take my mind off what's going on, I realize that when I paint my nails, it makes me feel good. It makes me feel beautiful. It allows me space. I'm a person that really likes being productive. So even in my downtime, I like to be doing something positive that's making me feel like, okay, I'm doing something for myself, or I'm doing something for work, or I'm doing something for others that makes me feel like I'm still moving in the right direction. And so I'm just looking over the pictures. So if you have pictures, go ahead and print them out so that you can use them. So I have some actually quotes from people that have shared with me. So this friend of mine, she said, I was shocked to see how much your class helped me realize the existence in my life. And I love reading quotes like this from you guys. Those things end up going into my journal. So I'm just looking at just pictures, choose happiness, me doing my work. Because sometimes I'll feel like, oh, what is my work leading to? Is it even helping anybody? And these pictures are proof that it does. The work that I do does. And so I'm just looking over pictures that I have already got printed. Oh, and I may do something with these, because I can just write a note. So I'm just looking through stuff. Brave girl. Now. Your time is now. So I'm looking through. So have you guys ever moved into a journal? And look, Anita, I see some of your words here. Anita, see how you're a part of my journey? So, yep, I'm just looking through. You attract what you are ready for. A lot of this stuff is right off of my Facebook and Instagram pages. Because sometimes what I'm saying to you guys is a lot of the times what I need to tell myself. And those words can easily be forgotten. So that's why journaling is so important. A daily journal is important because it helps you be reminded of those things. So this is some of my workshops with people doing some of my journaling activities. I have a lot of pictures of my little girls. This is another workshop that I did, journaling. And so essentially, these are the pictures that I'm going to actually use to plan and put into my vision board. The journey starts with you. I actually like that one. All right, here we go. I found my first piece that I would like to get started with. In these pages, well, this page doesn't have to be too overwhelming. You can make your moving in party that you're going to do for your journal. You can make it whatever it is that you need to see and that you need to read so you can feel empowered in life. And I like this picture mainly because it's showing my legs and my feet, which means I have to put my words to the pavement. Okay, the journey starts with you, and it's not me writing anymore, but it's me taking a stand. And I see this as me saying to myself, start walking, girl. Take the first step, okay? You're already doing it. Don't stop. Okay? So I have the pages here. The journey starts with you. Now, what I am thinking is that I'm going to keep it really simple with just some words, some positive words of affirmation. And so that is what I'm looking at now. And how about that? Actually, I can. So never give up on your dreams. The journey starts with you. Maybe I'm going to look for something a little bit more oomph. And so essentially this process of doing this is actually time for self-care, right? It's a form of self-expression that I'm doing, allowing myself to be creative. It's time out of my day that's allowing me to reflect on my life. And as I'm putting this together, I'm reminding myself of the things in my life that matter. So you see that? As you journal, it's an opportunity for you to reconnect with your heart goals, reconnect with what you're doing in life, assess whether you're on track, assess where you stand, and assess where you need to go next. So grateful for small things, big things, and everything in between. The dream is free, the hustle is sold separately. I like that one. There are so many beautiful reasons to be happy. You owe yourself the love that you so freely give to other people. Don't forget to love your fabulous self. Let's do this. So there's a bunch on this one that I like. See? So everything I touch is success. I like that. And blessed are those who believe without seeing. So, you see, guys? So this is basically, I'm just going to look real quickly to see what else is here. Alright, I think that's the gist right there. That's kind of the bulk of what I have. Alright. So have you guys ever done this? Just took some time to move into your journals like this? So that way when you open up your space, you feel invited, you feel motivated to write, or it gives you a sense of peace and empowerment when you write. This is why I do this. Because I want, every time I write, I want it to be a meaningful experience for me. Reminding me that I can control the way I want to feel, that I'm on a journey, and that I can encourage myself So there we go there. And I'm just cutting out. Do it for you, not for them. So you just go make a list or print out all the things that you want to see when you open your journal space. And I may not add any other embellishments to this journal. This is just an extension of my vision board to help me stay reminded of the journey that I'm on. This is because this is my daily journal, and I use my daily journal as an extension of my vision board. And so that is what this space is going to be. All right. So Anita, you're saying you love it. I never did this, but I will from now on. Yeah. You know, it takes time to get to this level or this place of journaling, especially if you're coming from years of hurt and pain and you've only known journaling to be one thing. And so as you begin to learn how to express yourself, as you begin to start looking forward and no longer looking backward, you realize that all you want to do is look forward. As you can see from my journaling, I'm not even starting it bringing anything from the past or my last journal into this. This is a new space. This is a new journey, and I'm going to stay focused and committed to this journey. I'm going to keep going until God tells me to stop, right? And so as long as I'm moving forward, I'm going to make journaling my tool of empowerment that helps me to make that process of moving forward easier. So I'm going to keep working on this journal, and I'll post pictures so that you guys can see the finished look. It's not going to be too much. It's just my, my welcome mat. You know, when you come home and you get a nice doormat, it's something to just make you happy about being home. This is what it's going to look like for me. So I'll give you guys a quick kind of close-up of what it looks like so far. And you see, you can be creative. I have a popsicle stick, for goodness sake, from an old vision board that is now just going to be a part of this journal and preserve that piece of my old vision board here. But I hope that what you see gives you some journaling inspiration for ways that you can incorporate your vision board into your journal in a way that empowers you, and you can make your journal an extension of your vision board, not just by what you write, but also by what you see. Okay? So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little kind of journaling inspiration video today. I've been giving you guys so much information in journaling tips and journaling just galore over the last few months and weeks that I just figured, you know what? As we're going into the next chapter of life, I just want to give you guys some inspiration for how I'm using my journaling as I am doing that, as I'm transitioning from one journal to the next and continuing this journey of rewriting life. All right, so I do have something excited that I did want to share. Lastly, go check out the link for the vision board party. So I talked a lot about my vision board and how this journal is an extension of my vision board. So if you are not sure what happiness means to you, if you are unsure how to get started with journaling, and you also want a vision board that's going to help you, empower you as you journal, definitely check out the boot camp, because that's what it's going to be all about. I'll have the link up with the video. But guess what? So next week, I have something awesome that I am started. So you guys may or may not know, but mostly you know. I know, Anita, you know. I launched this Anya art piece this year. And I have started a campaign, or she started a campaign. Ever since I launched this art piece, great, amazing things have been happening. And so I started a campaign around the art piece to honor women of hope. And you can go check out my website to learn about the I Am Anya campaign and what this art piece represents. So I was fortunate enough to partner with an organization that has sponsored this art piece to be given to a woman of hope. And we will be giving this art piece to that woman next week. And so next week's Tip Tuesday, I will be sharing with you who that woman was, because I'll literally be doing the afternoon broadcast right after we award the art piece to that woman of hope. So I hope you'll join me next Tuesday. It'll be our last broadcast before we return back for the fall. Can you believe it? Summer's like already like zipping right on through. But check out me here on Facebook next week as I share with you who the first I Am Anya Woman of Hope is going to be awarded to. And it's a secret. She has no idea. So I'm really excited about it. Alright guys, so thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being on this journey with me. I hope this video inspires you. If you haven't moved into a journal yet, even if you're already using your journal, it's never too late to make it your own. You know, we live in places for a long time, and every once in a while we need to reorganize, right? So feel free to take some time of self-care for yourself and just reorganize your journaling space. Okay guys, have an awesome afternoon. Thank you for watching and joining me. Share this video with your friends that you know will be inspired by it. And let's continue to rewrite life. Alright guys, have a great afternoon. Bye.